Well, we have more breaking news out of Lake Charles to pass along. Hi, everyone. I'm Todd Rossnagel, Director of Communications for the Louisiana Conference. It is Monday, May 17th, and severe flooding has hit an area that, as you know, is still recovering from back-to-back hurricanes last year. This is the last thing the Lake Charles area needed. 12 inches of rain, and again, major flooding throughout Lake Charles, and at least two United Methodist churches have been affected. If you go to our website and hit the news page, you'll see more on all of the churches. It's St. Luke-Simpson in Lake Charles, and we're going to be joined by Reverend John Robert Black in just a moment. And University United Methodist Church, Reverend Angela Bullhoff. You can go to our news page and see a Facebook Live video where she shares more about the flooding at University. But we wanted to slide in and talk to John Robert Black, who joins us from Lake Charles. He's in his office. And John, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. I know you're busy, but I also know, if I'm not mistaken, you can't leave right now. You're literally stuck at church. It's a good thing to be stuck at church, but not in this way, right?
That's right. I cannot leave. So the plan is where my truck is, cannot get out. And so I'm going to probably walk later on tonight. And I think my wife can pick me up at the Baptist church next door.
Wow. Well, I know.
Kids out of the day school we had to escort them across the parking lot into the higher area across the street.
Well, it's the old phrase that comes to mind. If you know, you got to laugh, otherwise you're going to cry. And there's just so much going on right now. Tell the folks at home, just to kind of give them a broad picture of Lake Charles. I mean, this is just a downpour that just affected the entire area, right?
Yeah, and so drainage has always kind of been a historic struggle. We're just surrounded by water. There's nowhere for it to go. Some of the older roads, are just low. And a lot of the drainage is full of debris from the hurricane still. And so it really complicates it when we get those really hard, fast rains. Similar to downtown there in Baton Rouge. I know there's some areas there. It's just funny how that happens. And our community is one that when it comes fast, it creates a lot of problems.
Well, and I also know that, not every single roof has been repaired in Lake Charles. And so here we have yet another problem for the area. Give folks at home just an idea of how the recovery in Southwest Louisiana is still ongoing. And now you have more issues.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's people that haven't been here in a while, they come and they're stunned that what they see. And, in our home, we ordered our windows in January. So they were knocked out and cracked in August. We didn't get it to even order them till January. They won't be in to at least June. And so all of those continue to leak every time that any kind of rain happens. And so your whatever problems weren't fixed, and many haven't been, stuff like this it just amplifies everything. And so fortunately my wife was home and was able to begin to dry and immediately. When you and I were talking, I did get a text message from her that said the roof is leaking. So I don't, so I don't know what all that means, but, like you said, laugh or cry. And it's just, between the two hurricanes and then the winter storm. And then we found out this flash flooding, broke the 100-year, mark, at noon. And so, man, in Southwest Louisiana, when we do something, we do it big, man. But, you got to, and everybody in the community has been rallying together. We've been pulling people out of cars. We've been trying to get them off the roads. We've been trying to get kids to their families. And it's just,
Sure.
it's all for one for all. And you just find another gear. And we know that comes from the Lord. Our strength was gone a long time ago. And we know it's the Holy Spirit. And the thing about Lake Charles is the people that when you live here, you know, you don't want to leave. So, you know, it's just a wonderful community. It's just the best. And whatever struggles we have, it's worth it for the people that live here, for the people I get to serve. And it's just a wonderful place. And unfortunately, we've just kind of been on the news a lot for some bad things, but it's really a fantastic place to live and raise a family. And the thing that's so incredible is that all the rebuilding is done through churches. It's done through churches and Christian communities, many of whom have great struggles and needs, and yet they're just in the fight, making it work. And it's hard, but it's just, you know, the Lord's with us. And, you know, that tomb is empty, brother. We're going to win.
Absolutely. And in the meantime, we will continue to pray. We will assemble flood buckets. We will give. We will do everything we can to support the good folks in Southwest Louisiana. Know that we are praying for you. And John Robert, I just want to thank you once again for carving time out of your schedule right now to visit with us. It's deeply appreciated. And once again, we'll be praying for you. I
know, buddy. I appreciate it. I love you.
All right. I love you too. Thanks again for joining us, everyone. And if you do want to make sure that if you have an opportunity, please head to our website. We have a breaking news banner at the top of the website for you to give. We also include the link down at the bottom of the screen. Please support those in Southwest Louisiana.